Hi, I'm Jessica Lahr, and welcome to another edition of FLX Weekly here at FingerLakes1.com. It's Wednesday, June 14th, 2017. We're back live inside the new FingerLakes1.com studio at the top floor of the North Park building. As usual, I'm joined by Jim Sinicropi, Josh Durso, and Jessamy Uticone.
Hey.
Here we are.
Welcome.
What a
How you
beautiful
doing?
day.
Oh,
Beautiful day.
Beautiful day.
It's warm but not muggy. The air is light.
It is.
Finally.
But
Summer.
Finally.
It finally feels like summer.
I know.
We've waited. How long did we wait for this past weekend to finally get here when the weather finally warmed up?
Too long.
Oh,
Too long. And school's almost out for my kids.
Same.
Yeah, seniors are done.
Yeah.
Like
You
the
just check out.
graduation party's about
Yeah.
to start in a big
Yep.
way.
Yes.
I got a few of them to go to. It's really relentless. The graduation party schedule is relentless, especially if you have a child or, in that certain age range.
Right.
yep.
Like,
Oh,
there's
yeah.
literally you go to 20 of them.
Think about teachers.
Oh, I know.
Every year. Poor teachers.
There are
Well,
some
the-
teachers who just don't
They
do it,
can't.
and there are some teachers who will try to make a point to go to
Yep.
all of them.
I don't feel
That's
too bad
rough.
for the teachers, though, because at that point they are off of work for 2.5 months. So,
It's
So you
tough.
don't take pity on them.
You
yeah.
have to go to a bunch of parties. Pretty difficult stuff.
Tough
And not wake up for work the next morning.
Right.
Aw,
But God bless the teachers.
that's true. We need them. All right, well, what does this weekend's weather look like? I don't know if there's any graduation parties going on this weekend, but
All right, you want to talk about the weather?
Yes.
It's going to get hot again this weekend,
Pretty much everywhere.
but then cool again at the beginning of next week. As a matter of fact, you're looking at Friday, 60% chance of morning showers, mostly cloudy with a high near 82. So Friday should be a pretty good day.
yep.
Saturday, partly sunny. Temperatures balloon up to 88 degrees, a little more humidity, which means 40% chance of a thunderstorm later in the night. Again, not a washout by any means. Could get a thunderstorm afternoon. Saturday night, only getting down to 71. And
Wow.
remaining chance of a thunderstorm. And then Sunday, high near 90.
Wow.
Should be a little cloud cover, though. Afternoon thunderstorms rolling through, which should overnight, as though it was when we're going to get the big thunderstorm, because a cold front's going to move through on Monday. Just going to be a high near 79 on Monday, and then 72 high for Tuesday. It's early because that's 6 days from when we're recording this, but
Yeah.
should be cooling back down. But yeah, it should be a good weekend. You
Hot.
might have to dodge a shower or two, but hot. Yeah. So
Hot for Father's Day.
yeah, get out there by the swimming pool.
Bring your dad golfing.
Fire up those AC units, and
Oh,
it'll
yeah.
be okay.
Yep.
It'll be okay. It's good. It's summer. That's what we've been waiting for.
Yes, it is. I know. We can't complain now. It's here. All right, well, what do we have for weekend events, Jessamy?
It is Father's Day.
It is Father's
There are
Day.
plenty of Father's Day themed events
Yes.
to attend.
Sure.
Some people are. I'm going to tell you about a few.
Okay.
There's a Father's Day barbecue.
Ooh.
The Inns of Aurora.
Ooh.
Father's Day barbecue. They're doing a barbecue theme.
Aurora. I was at Aurora. 2 weeks ago it was, and
Yeah.
that's just a great place to
It's a
be.
little hidden treasure over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Love
you
it.
can go to this barbecue, I
Yeah.
imagine, and then just walk around a little bit.
Yeah, it's Sunday from 11 to 3. 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. It's a new twist on one of your favorite holidays, which is Father's Day, obviously. Great
How do
holiday.
they know that's my favorite holiday?
They're just being presumptuous. They've created a special 3-course dinner with all of Dad's favorites.
How do they know what my favorites are?
I don't know. After or before dinner, join us on our lakeside lawn for a sunny afternoon of lawn games, drinks, and as always, free beer for dads.
Wow, well, that'll bring a
And
lot of
hopefully
guys
no
out.
rain.
Wow.
Dads love free beer.
What kind of beer? Natty Light?
They don't say that.
Oh, boy.
Seating. This is strange. It's from 11 to 7, even though it said 11 to 3. 35 per adult, 15 per child under 12, free for children under 3.
So what, 3 courses? Is that what it said?
Something like that. Yes, a special 3-course dinner with all of Dad's favorites.
So I'm
Barbecue.
wondering, what kind of barbecue What kind
What
of
can you-
3 courses for
know.
$35?
It's a very
I don't know.
confusing barbecue.
It'll probably be good though.
You can find out more information if you want by going to their website or Facebook page, The Ends of Aurora, that is. Abandoned Brewing Company, which is a very cool place to be, down in Penn
Wow.
They're doing a Father's Day day as well, celebration. There's music, food, beer. There's a bonfire happening.
Fun.
For hanging out with your dad. Smoke and Pete will be cooking up some amazing barbecue. That's the theme.
Oh, wow. More barbecue.
Another barbecue.
And there's music from like 2 to 5. And that's Sunday from 12 to 6 at Abandoned Brewing Company.
Mm-hmm.
Now also Father's
Nice.
Day. There's a Father's Day car and motorcycle cruise at Sonnenberg Gardens.
Oh, cool.
This is pretty cool sounding. That is Sunday from 11:30 to 4.
Mm-hmm.
And there's show vehicles of all eras and makes will greet young and old at our annual Father's Day car show. All visitors attending the show that day will be invited to vote for their favorites. People's Choice Award, plus other prizes and trophies to be announced prior to the close of the show at 4 p.m. There's wine tastings
Lovely.
on the grounds. There's chicken barbecue, burgers, all that good stuff. Let's see. There's a DJ there, and let's see. It includes access to the mansion, gardens, and greenhouses, so you can take the whole family. If you're going to the car show, you can also go to
Yeah.
the gardens and do the whole shebang. That again
That's
is
nice.
Sunday from 11:30 to 4 at Sonnenberg. Wayne Newton's at Del Lago this weekend.
The Wayne.
Ooh.
The Wayne Newton, Las Vegas legend, Wayne Newton. And there's still tickets available for that. That is Saturday at 8.
Wowie.
And one last thing, if you want to do something really fun, I advise this: Truman's Burg Porch Fest, which is really cool.
Yes.
Like Ithaca Porch Fest,
But
in a
Truman's
different
Burg.
place. In a different place. Yeah. It's just like 40 people out on their porch playing music,
Yeah.
bands on people's porches.
Yeah,
And that
that's
is
cool.
Saturday all day, like 12 to 5
It's very interesting.
in Trumansburg. You should go. It's fun.
Yeah,
It's
it's
a wild
interesting.
time. You just walk around the town and people are playing music on their porches.
Yeah.
Will there be a barbecue though?
There probably will. Yeah.
I would propose that Father's Day be moved from Sunday to Saturday. Why has it
Agreed.
got to be Sunday? If it's Saturday, you can turn a night into it, and you
True.
don't have to work the next day,
True.
and it won't coincide with the final round of the U.S. Open like it does every year.
I see. I see where you're headed.
But
The real concern.
I know.
you know, Mother's
real-
Day.
Like,
Mother's Day works for Sunday because it's brunch oriented. But if you're gonna be barbecue oriented for Father's
more of a
Day,
late
why don't they
night.
move it to Saturday?
Yeah.
Or and it's not an official thing. You don't even have to say it's observed. Father's Day observed on Saturday, but the real Father's Day Sunday. Just make Father's Day Saturday.
They can move it.
The first Saturday of June
Well,
or
you
second
move it.
Saturday of June.
In your house, you say it's going to be
I don't.
Saturday.
I don't make the rules in my house. It's like Father's Day. We always have my mom or my wife will say, "What do you want to do for Father's Day? It's your Father's Day. What do you want?" And I'm like, "I want to sit on that couch and I want to watch the U.S. Open final
want all
round
you
all
people to
day
leave me
long.
alone."
I'm gonna golf in the morning, wake up. All right, well, golf in the morning, come home, watch the U.S. Open for 7 straight hours, and we're gonna have a cookout over at our house."
And you've ruined my day.
Yeah.
You've
A
ruined my
barbecue.
day.
Yeah.
7 straight
Yeah.
hours of golf.
And the barbecue's fine and all, but I literally, if I could do one thing for every Father's Day, is watch the final round of the U.S. Open for 7 straight hours. Just sit there.
Yeah. Be left
Well,
alone.
maybe
Bring the barbecue to me.
that's
I'll be
right.
sitting on the easy
On the
chair.
couch.
Yeah.
in your 5th hour.
There it is.
In air conditioned splendor.
There it is.
That's the events that I got. If you want more, you can search them out for yourself at fingerlakes1.com.
Go to local listings. And click
Events?
on community calendar. No, it doesn't say events. Local listings.
Community calendar?
Community calendar, right.
Yeah.
Come on.
There you go. There you go. Oh, you got it now. All right. Well, what is going on in the news?
Well, okay, so last night was the Senate County Board of Supervisors meeting. We have 3 stories up from that. The landfill took center stage, as it
No.
typically does. The supervisors did vote to approve a couple resolutions clearing the way for raises for key positions where the county has been bleeding employees over the last 3 years or so. And they also updated an interesting FEMA-sponsored hazard mitigation plan, where basically flooding along 5 and 20 in Border City, down on 89 in Varick, and a couple other spots throughout the county is a really bad issue whenever it rains.
Did they pass a resolution on the train nuisance in our new office? Here
No,
comes
not
the
yet.
train.
The train is coming, and it's here.
And it's here.
If Seneca County isn't your thing, though, An Auburn business was seized for non-payment of taxes. That was a really interesting story. Amco transmission on Grant Ave was seized and shut down. The owners have not been reachable for comment.
Seized is such an ominous way to put it.
It's terrible.
You know, it's
And
like
the
any
orange
villain you
sticker-
ever say would say, "Seize him."
Yeah, literally. And then the Wayne County Board of Supervisors is considering a measure that would prevent cigarettes from being sold at pharmacies. CVS and Walgreens have already stopped selling them, along with a lot of other.
Let them decide. Let the individual businesses decide. Why does
Yeah.
Wayne County need to? Why do they become the authority on what stores can sell?
That's so it's a really polarizing thing. Like, some people feel really strongly about it, and other people are kind of like, whatever.
Yeah, most people should feel like
you open a
government
store,
get
You should be able
And-
to sell whatever you want to sell in there.
Speaking
If
of
it's
being
legal.
upset,
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
people in Geneva are very upset. You
Why
want to
are
know
they
why?
upset? Yeah, I
They
do.
are upset because
the 60
a
people garage
beach-
sale.
A beach right at the north
Oh,
end
yes.
of the lake,
Oh,
right
yeah.
under the bridge
Oh.
on 5 and 20, has been shut down.
Yeah.
No trespassing signs have been thrown up. It's owned by DOT, so they made the executive decision to shut it down.
Yeah.
A lot of people are saying it's one of the few natural places to kind of go and not, be inundated with people and
So
everything
why
else.
did they shut it down?
Well, other people have said that there are a lot of heroin needles and other things of that
Well, those
nature
no
that make
trespassing
it-
signs will keep the heroin
Yeah,
addicts
that
out
should
for
definitely-
sure.
Right. So, and if you've ever been there, it is kind of, I don't want to say dangerous, but it is a little strange seeing a bridge pretty much directly above you when you're at a beach.
Sure.
So there's that, and I'm not really sure. Some people said they're just going to ignore the trespassing signs and just do their
As
thing.
people do.
And it's along a walk path, a
Yeah.
well-traveled walk path. So I kind of have a sneaking suspicion that people are just going to continue doing their thing there and not really.
Yeah.
And the thing being heroin.
Right.
Right. Possibly. I mean, that was one of the. They said that the people were literally finding in the. They called it sand, but it looked like gravel. They were finding heroin needles along
my
the
gosh.
along, and
I prefer not to swim or walk where there are syringes about.
right.
Right.
Yeah.
And you think I'm thinking primarily little kids, just kind of scrambling
Well, I mean, look
around.
what I
and
found.
Not good stuff. But
Throw a camera up there and monitor it. Just keep an eye on when somebody's there. Send a police car down. And before
Yep.
long, there won't be any more needles. I think work better than no trespassing signs or closing the beach altogether.
Yeah.
You can put little tiny cameras anywhere
can.
now.
yeah,
Yeah. It is tucked
So-
away. It's a nice little spot, so it is unfortunate, but
those have been the big stories over the last 48 to 72 hours. Obviously,
Okay.
lots more at fingerlakes1.com.
So much more, my goodness.
So much, yeah. I mean, an endless amount of news.
Including information on the 60 family garage sale in Geneva, right? Citywide garage sale. I
Yeah.
thought that was a really good idea.
Yeah, and they created this really nice map.
When is
Yeah.
it?
It is this Saturday.
Oh, it's this Saturday.
It's this
okay.
Saturday.
I forgot.
Yeah.
to
I didn't know
mention that in my
anything
It's
about
event.
coming
that.
up, and
Really dropped the ball on that.
yeah. Well, and they're actually encouraging other people to participate too. On top of that, so even if you're not included on the map, just set up shop, and people are going to be in the yard sailing mood.
Yeah.
So they're just going to
Be all
sail right
greased
from
up.
one location to the next to the next to the next. You'll
is
blend
that
right
map
in.
on the site, on the website?
Yep.
It is. Yeah, it's right embedded in the story, nice and large, so you can click on it, blow it up, and really
Little
dig in there
navigation
and
tip
see.
too. If you're looking for something in Geneva, best bet's to go to local up in the top in Ontario County, or you
Right.
can even go further to the Genevan.com is also a site.
That'd be the
where-
easiest
Let's
way.
talk it
The
in
Genevan.com. Yep.
Hyper local.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yep.
hyper
Good.
local.
Yeah, I didn't know anything about that.
Yes.
When's the last time you tapped the app?
I guess I haven't tapped the app recently.
You have to tap
Enough.
the app. You have to.
Yeah, like every hour because your stories are constantly like you're just
Well,
you're
you
on
could-
it. Lots
you-
of news.
You could thoroughly take a look once a day if you didn't want to be the kind of person who's constantly,
Yeah.
engaging with the news. You could check once a day and get a good, thorough
Best
update
thing,
on
first
what's
thing when you
going
get
on.
up in the morning,
Yep.
sometime mid-afternoon, check to see what's breaking, because there's always some breaking news. We've always added at least 5 or 6 stories from the time you get up till the afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you're chilling at home at night in bed or on the couch or whatever, tap the app.
That's right.
All right, great. Well, what is going on in sports right now, Jim?
You'd think that there's not that much now that like schools are winding down, but there is a lot going on. First of all, congrats to the Victor boys lacrosse team, 3 straight New York State titles in
So
lacrosse.
awesome.
Very good.
Good for them.
Yes. Woo.
Congratulations, Emily Lavarnway. Last Saturday, she won the New York State Pentathlon championship, which is 5 events. And really,
Yeah.
if you said to yourself, what competition will determine the best athlete in the state, pentathlon would be it. Because it's the shot put, the hurdles, the long jump, the high jump, and the 800 meters.
That is
Wow.
something.
Well,
Good
if I
all
may,
around.
congratulations, Emily.
Yeah.
They're close friends of the family.
All right.
Emily's dad was in my parents' wedding.
Tom.
And, yep. And we grew up with their kids. And so congratulations, Emily. That's so exciting.
Last year, she won the Division II, which is smaller schools. This year, her score was good enough to win over. She beat everybody, Division I and II. That means the Class AA schools, everybody from Ovid/Interlake in New York.
Wow.
Emily Lavarnway. And I asked Dave Barnick, a South Seneca grad who's on the FL1 sports team around here, I said, Dave, is Emily the most accomplished athlete in the history of South Seneca? And he's an old schooler who always has stories about the great athletes from his day. So he wasn't ready. But I said, Dave, she won a state championship as a basketball player on the basketball team. She went to the state Final Four a second time as a basketball, and she's won 2 individual state titles is in the pentathlon. I said, discussion's over. So
you answered your own
I have to agree.
question.
You really do have to be a complete athlete to even compete at that level, at that scale.
yeah, to even complete the pentathlon, I know I
Right.
probably would give up after I do the high jump and like 800 meters. Man, no, I'm out.
Well, that's exciting. Congrats.
What else? Oh, we had the old carp derby on Saturday.
Oh, that's right.
Take a gander here at that lunker.
Dang.
Anthony
that's
Travis of Penn Yan,
Wow.
38 pounds, 0.16 pounds, wins him 500 big ones, and by that I mean dollars.
Yeah.
Charles Bowman of Fayette came in second with a much smaller fish at 37.11
Oh my
pounds.
gosh.
Those are size.
That's crazy.
Those are like fish are the sizes of a moderately sized dog.
Yeah.
Yes.
Weighs more than my son.
How's carp meat taste? Because there's got to be a lot of meat in that
Not
sucker.
good.
Ooh.
Not good.
Ooh.
Not good.
Wow.
That's
That's I mean, if
disgusting.
that
Too bad.
swam by me when I was in the water, I might.
They do, and you
Freak
just don't
out.
know.
Yeah,
it.
you don't even
It
know
happens
it.
every time you're in the
I
water.
believe they embed themselves in like the edges of the water in the mud.
Yeah.
They're bottom feeders.
Gross little critters.
I don't
You
do well
don't
with
even know it.
fish.
They're just there, lurking about.
The Yankees, the New York Yankees, are 15 games over 500.
Yeah.
Those Yankees.
It's awesome. They're the modern day murderers row. This weekend they're out west at Oakland for 4 games. The Athletics. Thursday 10:05, Friday 9:35, Saturday 4:05, Sunday 4:05. And if you're a night owl like I am, you'll really enjoy those late night games out west for the Yanks because they'll go on to 1 in the morning. The Mets. 5 games under 500. So far we're like, what, 2.5 months into the baseball season. The Yankees have won 20 more games than the Mets. And the poor Mets host
Mets
the
have been plagued by
Nationals.
injuries.
Yeah, well, plagued by a lot of things. They host the Washington Nationals, who are the major league club for the Syracuse Chiefs affiliate, and that is Thursday at 7:10, Friday at 7:10, Saturday at 4:10, and Sunday at 1:10. Perfect game. Collegiate baseball league action continues. Friday night is a good one with hyper local interest as the Newark Pilots are at the Geneva Red Wings. Or no. The Newark Pilots host the Geneva Red Wings at 7:05. Saturday, the Pilots host Ottawa. It's an exhibition game. Ottawa's not in the league. They're from Canada.
Yeah, that's Canadian.
And Sunday, Onondaga visits Colburn Park at 5:50 for Father's Day. And then the Geneva Red Wings Friday at Newark. Saturday host Amsterdam at McDonough Park, and Sunday they are at Utica. And then the biggest event in sports this weekend is the United States Open Golf Championship. It's the National Championship of Golf. It's in Wisconsin. It's at Erin Hills, and Fox Sports will have your coverage of that one. So, and we will have all sorts of links. And as a matter of fact, on our homepage under Hot Links, there's a real interesting story about the individual who built the course Erin Hills that the U.S. Open is at this year.
Oh.
He wasn't even really an avid golfer, but he was a successful businessman via credit or calendars and greeting
Calendar
cards.
company.
Really?
And
That's interesting.
made a lot of money, and he said, I want to host a U.S. Open one day at this course that I'm going to build. And he ended up investing so much money into it that he is in debt now. Like, he lost his fortune. He's put $27 million into it. And the worst part of it,
my goodness.
the worst part is that he sold it because he had to get out of debt, and he only sold it for $10 million. So the U.S. Open, his dream has come true of the U.S. Open being hosted at this course, but it's not his anymore. So it's a sad story, but an interesting read. It's linked up on our homepage.
He had to buy a ticket as a spectator.
Well, that's
to
kind
be
of crap.
present.
I think I
That's-
called him up and say, look, guys, I guess.
Did you say he had to buy a ticket?
Allegedly, that's what the story says. That's his
That's
angle
not
on it. It's
cool.
pretty.
Well,
Come on
the
now.
USJ is very penal. They don't. So, anyways, that's sports. Lots of coverage throughout the weekend. We don't stop covering stuff at Finger Lakes One. It's 24/7, 365.
That's right.
Yes.
So,
All right, great, thank you. Well, let's take a look at our top local photos from the past week.
light photo
let's.
week. I'm also running
I
short
know.
on time, so let's do it.
Okay. The rhododendrons at Garrett Memorial Chapel overlooking Cuca Lake were in full bloom last week and beautiful even on a cloudy, rainy day in this photo by Rachel Burkholder.
Garrett Chapel's always
Nice.
worth a visit if you've never been.
Beautiful.
Rhododendron.
Mm-hmm. Next up, Janet Aiken snapped a shot of the new great blue heron sculpture at Montezuma National Wildlife Refuge.
When I saw this picture, I was so
Wow.
confused by what I was looking at when it came in. So confused.
It's very
It's not
feathery.
a real bird.
It looks like
It's-
a Clash of the Titans character.
Yeah.
Ray Harryhausen.
What is that along the thruway as well, like the Eagle, or is that a different
I
location?
don't believe so. It's a different location. I think it's more embedded inside the
It's
refuge.
pretty cool though.
Yeah, it is.
Maybe there'll be more.
Yeah, that'd be cool. 2 empty barges, each 220 feet in length, are pushed by tugboat CMT Otter into Lock 27 in Lyons last Friday in this photo by Robert Stopper.
Next time I'm up in Lyons, I'm going to stop in and see Robert Stopper. You know he'll be there.
Yep.
I know, he's always capturing these shots. Newark resident David Murphy overcame the impossible by recently completing the 5K Laurel race. Murphy, who survived a severe motorcycle accident, has gone through several years of treatment for a broken back and several other leg injuries. Once told that he may never walk again, Murphy has overcome all odds. He finished the race in Newark with his hands raised in victory in this photo by Jim Miranda.
He essentially did all 5Ks with the crutches, right?
Yeah.
Very slowly. He didn't come in first, but he did.
But he
that,
finished.
It's amazing, yeah. It's a
Absolutely
great story. We got a
amazing.
couple other. We got another photo too of that event on Finger Lakes One as well.
That is so cool. Love that. Helene Schmidt reports that the Poppies and Skullcap were both happy over the weekend as temperatures soared in Enfield.
Helene, where you been at, girl? We've been missing your photos. It's good to see one from you down there in Enfield, right?
Uh-oh, he's calling you out.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. They're pretty. They look happy.
Mm-hmm.
Boaters were out in full force in the Finger Lakes this past weekend. This photo was taken on Cuca Lake on Sunday by Brooke Gordon.
Now that's a shot that many folks are real happy to be able to see.
Lovin'.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Boating season is here.
Yep, sure is. Finally. All right, finally, from the Josh Durso.
Who?
The
Oh,
sun
wow.
was fading on Silver Creek Golf Club this past weekend after consecutive days near 90 degrees.
That photo looks like it was taken from the driving range. Is that true?
That is true.
Okay.
That
It's
is
beautiful.
Wow.
Great
Very
shot.
Nice work, Josh.
Yes.
Great
Excellent camera work.
All right, what's
Phone
everyone's
camera work.
favorite?
Phone work.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's
it.
that's it for this week. I don't know
Yeah.
why we were a little short this week. Everybody's too hot to take
Oh,
pictures.
man.
I
I
know,
guess.
everyone's enjoying the weather instead of taking pictures.
So
What's
I
your
have to
favorite?
vote? I have to vote on that lot?
Yeah.
I'm going with the first one by Rachel Burkholder.
With the rhododendron at
Yep.
Garrett Chapel, sure.
Likewise.
2 and
Yep.
just 3.
I got
Well,
my
it doesn't
face
matter. I was
like-
thinking between that one and the sculpture photo were pretty cool. Even that boat photo.
The boat photo
was kind
was
of
cool.
abstract, but I kind of liked it. But it is a Rachel Burkholder time for photo of the week, and yeah,
Beautiful.
That's a very nice one. Very nice one.
Always by Rachel. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Great photos, everyone. Thank you so much for sharing them with us. If you'd like to share your local photos from across the region, click the link in the Submit Content section at the bottom right-hand side of our homepage here at FingerLakes1.com.
Please do. We love it. It's one of our favorite things. We have, we have a couple minutes. We have about 3 minutes.
So should we talk about next week?
Oh, well, the American Cancer Society is holding their annual 4-man scramble, which Generations Bank is a huge supporter of. Mm-hmm. They actually organized the tournament. It's at Seneca Falls Country Club. Still have teams. There's 20 teams signed up now. There's room for a few more. It's a nice day of golf to support American Cancer Society. Dinner after golf. It's great shape down there right now. A lot of people haven't been thinking golf because it's been so rainy, but it's
right.
Guess what? It's golf time. But Finger Lakes 1 will be there as usual, and this year, Jessica's going to play on the team, maybe?
I
so.
might.
Josh,
not that I know what I'm doing.
And Jessamy?
We might just have an FLX Weekly team here.
We
Might
should.
be what it is.
Come on, Jess. He was a little reluctant at the beginning of the show when we were talking about it.
Someone's got to stay here and answer the phone.
But that also means that we won't have a show next week because
Yes.
that tournament coincides with this show. And we take a week one off every now and then. Mm-hmm. Probably once a season, I'd say we probably take one off. Yeah.
That's probably right.
People survive.
Yeah, I don't know how they get by. Everything that we talk about in here can be found at Finger Lakes 1, so you really aren't going to be losing out on the information.
No.
But, a lot of laughs, though.
Yes, we do. Miss out on a lot of laughs. All right, well, I guess that about wraps it
Now
up.
we got another minute. What else is going on around
What is
here?
it?
What are you guys doing for Father's Day?
Still not sure.
I told you what I'm doing. Going to a barbecue.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any plans as of yet, and hopefully it remains that way.
Golf. The plan will be golf.
Golf?
You're not a father yet, though.
Right.
Right.
It's funny, though.
I will take my father golfing. That will be.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
I mean,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have a dad and stepdad to see, so that and then Chad, of course. So I don't know what we're going to do yet. We haven't planned out the day yet. We'll see. Maybe a barbecue. It sounds like no.
always a barbecue.
I would recommend, if anybody's listening, it's probably not, I don't know where you can buy this, but you can go on their website, Lupo Speedy Sauce. Lupos, it's made in Endicott, home of Helene Schmidt. And you can order a couple gallons of that, but you marinate either your steak or your chicken in it before you grill it, and I'm telling you, it's going to knock your socks out. All your guests are going to be like, wow, you're such a great barbecuer.
I've been to the occasional barbecue at Jim's house when he's used said sauce.
Lupos.
You've tried it?
Oh, sure.
It's good?
Yes.
It's unique. Lupos.
Okay.
People won't be able to put their finger on it. They'll be like, why is this piece of chicken so delicious?
Really?
Yeah.
It's the Speedy sauce.
Ancient Chinese secret. That's what you can tell them.
Old
Like
family
Calgon.
secret.
Calgon. Are you guys too young to remember that commercial?
No, Calgon,
Calgon, take me away? Yeah?
No, it's where she comes into the dry cleaner and
The ancient Chinese secret one?
yeah, they go to the dry cleaner.
It's a commercial, isn't it?
It's a Chinese dry cleaner,
It's a
and
Chinese
they
laundry,
say, "How did you get my shirts feeling so soft?" And then she says, "Ancient Chinese secret." And then the customer sees the box of Calgon and goes, "Ancient Chinese secret, huh?"
Oh my gosh, no.
All right, we got to get out of here
Okay,
now.
I haven't seen that, no. All right, well, thank you so much for joining us this week. We'll obviously be off next week, but join us the following week. And to all of you fathers, have a wonderful Father's Day. Bye-bye.
Bye.